And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at a board game called My Funny Dinos. These are not comedic stand-up dinos. This is you digging for bones and building weird dinosaurs, or realistic ones. That's up to you. It's a dexterity game, certainly geared towards kids, where you'll be using tongs to pull dinosaur bones without making stuff fall over. How does that work? I'm so glad you asked. Let me show you. So you're going to place all the dinosaur pieces here in a box, in the box lid. Then it says crumble this paper and then put it on top. And then you're going to take the bottom of the box and you're going to put that inside like this. Then you're going to flip the whole thing and boom, there's your dinosaur tiles. They're not spread out very well, but there we go. Now you put the 4 base camps on top like this. And on top of each of those 4 base camps, you're going to stack 3 rocks here so that they don't fall over, like this. Each player is going to get 2 little bone pieces, these, and then one player, the person who recently saw a dinosaur movie or whatever your choice is going to go first. So on a player's turn, they're going to be using tweezers to try to pull a piece off the board without knocking over the rocks. So I got these tweezers here. Boom. That is what is called skill. Now, if you knock the rocks over, you reset the rocks, you don't get to keep the piece, but you do get one of these small bones. By the way, these are worth a point at the end of the game. But meanwhile, you are trying to collect different pieces of dinosaurs. Now, some tiles, when you pull them out, that's no good. But some tiles, when you pull them out, and let's just look at the tiles, give you special abilities. Like this tile is not a bone piece, but this lets you switch a piece with somebody else and things like that. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to get enough tiles to put together monsters. Now, this shows you how they work. You see the different colors. It's the same kind of dinosaur. You don't have to put the same kind of dinosaur together. I can build a weird monster like this. Once you have the tail and the legs, they fit in here like this. And this is a weird dinosaur, but it's finished. I got the head, the tail, and 2 legs. And when it happens, I get 6 points. Now, if they're all the same type, I get a 10-point token. Also, at the beginning of each game, you're going to have some mission tiles out here, and each will be different. So if you get a dinosaur that's 4 different colors, you're going to get 3 points at the end of the game. Or if you have the most of the white dinosaur bones at the end of the game, you're going to get extra points. So there's different mission tiles that will change things. But at the end of the game, you're going to add 1 point for each of these little broken bones you've gotten, 10 or 6 points for your completed dinosaurs, extra points for the dinosaur pieces that you might have. Usually they're 1 point, although the special tiles that you get special actions from are 2 points. And whoever has the most points is the winner. I'm kind of mixed feelings about the components for the game. It's kind of neat, you know, how it sets up and uses the board here. They really could have done a better job, I think, with these dinosaurs. Because, yes, the legs fit on them, but it's just, they don't stand up very well, and it's really easy for these pieces to fall off. You know, if I put this here, that one stands up okay, but I don't know, it feels inelegant how the system works together in that way. Also, the game, I mean, these are good tweezers. They let you pull things out. But this game is definitely going to favor those who have a steady hand. So keep that in mind. And this is here good for background. Why you're supposed to crumble it is beyond me. But yeah, the components are fine for what it is. It's a dexterity game. And there you go. Now, this is a game certainly geared towards children. They're pulling the dinosaur bones out of dexterity, building the dinosaurs. And my kids found it to be interesting for a while. There are some problems with My Funny Dinos. First of all, it's a dexterity game, so if you have a shaky hand or anything, one of my kids does, and just no good for them at all. That's just not possible. That's not necessarily a knock against the game. It's just something to realize. But there's also sometimes the bone you need it's in a spot that's just harder to get than other ones. Sometimes someone just says, oh, these are the dinosaurs I need. It's putting the dinosaurs together. My son's very OCD, so it really bothered him. Even though this is called My Funny Dinos, he wanted to build the T-Rex the way it was supposed to be built. So it bothered him when people took the pieces that he had. And that taking a tile to switch pieces with someone else, it felt a little bit take that-ish. And the points in this game just felt all over the place. With the scores, every time we played, the scores were like, oh, this person got 24 and this person got 4 or 5 or whatever. It just felt a little off in that regard. And it just feels like it's a cool idea, but not really developed into a great game. There's a lot of dexterity games out there. The idea of digging for dinosaur bones, the theme is really neat, but it's just another dexterity game with points and then dinosaurs that don't fit together as well as you'd like them to. And it feels like the game's over before it begins. And someone may have no dinosaurs at all. And so it's an entertaining thing to pull out and play, and then you put it away, and I don't think you'll ask for it again. It's just okay. And that's too bad, because I like the idea of the digging for dinosaur bones. It's a neat idea, and putting them together. It just feels like this could have been fully fleshed out without the take that, with a better point scoring system. So that's what you have here. My Funny Dinos. It may vary, though, for you. Some kids, I think, might enjoy it a lot. My kids found it to be okay. So I'm Tom Vasel, and you've been watching the Dice Tower. Dice Tower Judgment. Clever idea, but good for 1 or 2 games.